Alright, I'm going to do a quick video here. Forgive me for the wind noise. It's windy and shitty out here. So, I noticed last weekend, I can monitor my air intake temperature with running Torque Pro. I noticed air intake temperature was running 40 degrees above ambient air temperature. It was about 70 degrees last weekend, and air intake temperatures were somewhere between 100 and 110 degrees. Now, Ford gives you what they would like you to believe is cold air intake here, and it seems like a decent idea because you assume it's going to pull air between the top of your core support and the top of the hood. But if you look up here, there's this gasket. Hang on, let me put this down. You got a gasket up here that I'm sure is a result of the EPA, because that'll give you, 1/100th more mile per gallon. So what happens is, and I'm going to put this light here. So as you close this hood, it seals that off. That's not even slammed and latched. That's just me holding it down. So what you need to do, come on, is if you follow this this gasket up here, chop this section out. I pulled that section out right there, which has no effect on anything other than if I put the light over here actually in the intake, lower this down to where it would be closed, you now have actually got a gap where you can actually get some cold air in there. And what I've noticed is it dropped the air temp on the intake track 30 degrees pretty consistently. 25 to 35, but on average it dropped the intake 30 degrees. Now your temp sensor on here is on the throttle body, so it's going to read higher than ambient air temperature just because of where it's at. But being 40 degrees higher, that was excessive. And like I said, just by cutting out that one section so you can actually get some air in here, so it dropped me 30 degrees, which is huge. Super huge on a boosted motor, which this one is not yet, but I'm pretty sure this is the same configuration on the 2.7, the 3.5, the 5.0, everything. So literally it costs you nothing mod. Take that chunk out so you can actually get cold air into your quote-unquote cold air intake, because this big seal on here just blocks everything off, and it's got no choice but to pull hot air from under the hood. Yeah, there you go. All right, got any questions? Just ask. Later.